Filing your claim before you active duty soldiers leave active duty is very important. It is not just smart, it is super strategic, right? BDD VA claims are very important to know about. They put you in control before you separate from the military altogether, which is very important, which means by the time that you exit the active duty service from your branch of service, you can walk out with a rating, but you need to know how to do it. And that's what I'm going to explain in this video. And it's one of the most underused tools, I'm telling you guys and gals, that soldiers and veterans did not use in the entire VA disability system. The benefits delivery at Discharge program lets you file early, complete your exams while still in uniform, and in many cases, receive a decision just days after your discharge from whatever branch of service you were in on active duty. Here's how to take full advantage of that BDD program. Here, to qualify for the BDD program, you must file your claim 180 to 90 days before your separation. You must submit your service treatment records and separation health assessment and be available for exams within 45 days of filing. The fastest way to file a BDD VA claim is online through VA.gov. So if you're not set up with VA.gov, get set up today. Make sure that you do that. Make sure you follow the prompts. But VA.gov is the quickest way to submit your BDD claim, right? Mailing your claim in may slow down processing. Make sure you file it online at VA.gov. The BDD's goal is to decide claims within 30 days after your discharge, which means that, guess what? You and your family get the benefits that you deserved and raise your right hand for quicker, especially when all documentation is submitted up front. Listen, if you're on active duty now, whatever you need to get seen for, because you're going to have to live with these ailments or whatever happened in service, any disabilities. You're going to have to live with that later on in the future. And guess what? If you don't talk about it and it's not in your records, it's going to be that much harder, and you're going to have a higher mountain to climb to prove your service connection to the VA. Because remember, vets, transitioning service members, everyone, that it is on you, the veteran, to prove. The burden of proof is on you. Remember that. So get taken care of, get treated, get everything. I don't care if it's a pinky finger. I don't care if it's a toenail. Get it in your service treatment records, okay? So what the BDD program does is it allows you, the veteran or transitioning service member, to file a VA disability claim, again, between 180 and 90 days before your official separation date. Filing early gives the VA time to schedule your CMP exams with QTC, Optum, or VES, review your service treatment records, evaluate your claim before separation date, right? What is the ultimate outcome or goal that we're looking to get at? Is to get you a decision on your VA claim as early as the day after your separation from your time on active duty service. Most veterans who skip BDD wait 80 plus days for a decision. With BDD, many service members get a decision in 30 days or less, which is a win for you, and that's what we're focused on, right? If you want to use the BDD program, make sure that you meet these requirements. First, I'm going to have them in the description of this video. This is very, very important. You must know your separation date. You must file your claim between 180 and 90 days prior to separation. That is a key. You must provide a copy of your service treatment records for the current period of service. You must provide a complete separation health assessment. Part A self-assessment is very important, and be available for 45 days from the date the claim is submitted to attend your VA compensation exams. You might not qualify for the BDD program if any of the following apply to you, so listen carefully. Service members who do not meet the requirements above, or who are seriously ill or injured, lost a body part, are terminally ill, claims requiring a VA exam in a foreign country, except those that can be processed through Landstuhl, Germany, or Camp Humphreys, Korea, claims for service members awaiting discharge while hospitalized in a VA or military treatment facility, claims that require a character of discharge determination. While that may sound like very limiting and kind of daunting, most service members are eligible to file a BDD claim. So you need to know that. How do you file that claim? Option one, file online, as I stated earlier, VA.gov. If you're not signed up with VA.gov, get signed up. Also, a tip here, get the app on your phone. Get the VA app on your phone. It's that blue background with white VA letters. It's the Healthcare and Benefits app. Do that. You can file your claim from your phone. You can check the status of your claim. You can send secure messaging to your doctors at the VA. You can do so many things. Get the VA.gov app. This gets your claim into the system faster. Option two, file by mail. I don't recommend that option. Go online and file it that way. But if you do, the address is in the description of this video to Janesville, Wisconsin, okay? Mail in your BDD claim. Again, will slow things down. I recommend highly that you use VA.gov for the quickest processing. Make sure that you include with your claim the VA Form 21526EZ, the application for disability compensation. The separation health assessment is the next thing. Your STRs, your service treatment records, records of an in-service injury or illness, incident reports, personnel files, if you're Guard or Reserve, LODs, line of duties. Remember, the burden of proof lies on you. Make sure that you're able, without a reasonable doubt, without a shadow of doubt, prove how service caused and impacted your service-connected conditions. You need to supply the VA with records of in-service injuries or illnesses. Like I said, incident reports, personnel files, etc. Mental health or dental records if applicable. Direct deposit information. Make sure that you file an intent to file. Make sure you provide marriage and birth certificates if you're claiming dependents. Again, if you're new to this, I don't want to insult anyone's intelligence. You cannot add your dependents to your benefits unless you're 30% rated by the Department of Veterans Affairs or higher, and mail in or submit in your DD 214 if it is available to you. Make sure that you do that. If your STRs are digital and you're not filing online, contact your local VA regional office in your jurisdiction or your nearest local VA regional office or BDD intake site for secure submission instructions. Very important. Make sure that you follow that. What forms do you fill out when filing for your BDD? The 21526EZ, service treatment records, separation health assessment, and VA Form 214142 Alpha. What does that form do? It authorizes the VA to obtain private medical records if non-military providers have treated you. So it's a FOIA request, Freedom of Information Act request, letting the VA know that they can and have permission to get your private medical records that you may have, right? These forms are not just boxes to check. They are super important for your claim and they drive your entire claim timeline, okay? While timelines can vary, most BDD claims get decided within 30 days after discharge. Some service members even receive a decision after the day of their separation. So get your claim in, get seen, get this filed. This is very important. And I think this is a big part of why veterans have a lot of issues when they are getting out of service, because we are not given the help while on active duty. If you are a leader, if you are in the service, if you're a squad leader, platoon leader, in charge of soldiers, sailors, airmen, women, any branch of service, encourage them, go get seen, go get taken care of, go get the help that you need. Go. Do not frown upon them. I understand that the mission is first. We didn't raise our right hand to go to sick call, but if people are getting out and they've honorably served, we got to do a better job on active duty chain of commands of taking care of our soldiers, our men and women that have rightfully raised their hand. We got to do it, because what's happening is, and for many years, there's not been enough education. Things have been frowned upon, right? We've sucked it up. We've dealt with it. And too many veterans come back and they regret it later. And you tell me one person that would not want to get as many benefits for you and your family as possible. Why would you not? As long as it's rightful, honest, integral. I'm always going to say that. Get the benefits that you deserve. Encourage. We are one team, one fight that have served this country. Help one another out, okay? In 2018, 36,000 service members used the BDD program, right? But there's far more soldiers, men and women that have served this country that need to file. 53% received a decision within 30 days of discharge. By early 2019, that number increased to 57.7%. So we need to continue to raise awareness about the BDD program and making sure that our men and women who have served get the benefits that they deserve. A well-prepared claim, being proactive rather than reactive, following what I just told you to do, may increase your chances of getting a decision in 30 days or less, okay? Other things to explore: education benefits, housing assistance, veteran readiness and employment program, the VRE program. Prepare your next career with job training and support services before you transition out of service. Start early. The sooner you handle paperwork, the smoother your transition and the faster that you can get the benefits that you have deserved and earned. You can still file a fully developed claim, right, through the BDD program, but these options may take longer, but they're still very solid paths to the benefits that you deserve. So get the help that you need, get treated, be proactive, file your claim if you can before you get out of service. And again, you can file that claim 180 to 90 days before separation. Be encouraged, stay in the fight, like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, share this with someone that can use this information, and thank you for your service to our country.